Managing the evolution of their network through virtualization, digitization, IoT and 5G is a nightmare for any service provider. But this is a real specialism of Netscout, and I'm delighted to be joined now by the company's senior solutions architect, Martin Klapdor. Martin, thanks for talking to us here in London. Tell us about the services that you provide to help these guys out.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like you mentioned, it's a complex environment, and one key of it is getting visibility across all the borders that we have there. There are borders like having different clouds, having different infrastructure, different services. All across that network, we provide smart data in order to give visibility around service quality, and on the other hand, also about the security side of the house.
Just tell us a bit more about what exactly is smart data and why it's so different than run-of-the-mill data.
That's a good question. So smart data is derived from the packets, so really from the wire. And there are a couple of sorts of it. So it makes the data, it's a metadata architecture that gives you actionable data from everywhere in your network about every service, and it's vendor independent. So it's really on every network spot we sit on, we collect this data, get this meta structure up, and it allows to have an end-to-end view through all your services, no matter which cloud you're using, no matter which service you're using, and it's high definition, since it's really based on every single transaction that goes across your network. This is a granularity that Netscout provides in order to help you through understanding how your service is behaving, and if probably security breaches are there.
And what sort of new products have you got on the market to help you deliver all this information?
So we are starting more, we see ourselves in the way of moving to automation, since that's the key for 5G. So we heavily invested in making our solution orchestration friendly and automation friendly, so that we can really deploy at scale as it needed into the 5G world if you're looking for mobile edge computing and other technologies there. And the second one is on the data, since the data is now the data from the smart data side of the house, the data is somehow well defined. It is a brilliant base for automation also on the analytics side of the house. Since you don't have to mix and mangle different data sources and try to make them consistent, it comes with a consistent view of your network, and that makes the data so rich, and that's where the latest products from our side come up in order to support this arena.
So automation is going to be key for you going forward. You know, where do you see the company going in the next 2 or 3 years?
Actually, I think we will consequently go the way that we started already. So automation, to be able to be deployed in scale, maintain software only, everything based on REST APIs. So that's the fundamental things in order to get the data. And the second thing is now automate the analytics. So bringing our domain knowledge that we have over decades of time, bringing it together with our data and then with machine learning and artificial intelligence in order to make the life of the service provider easier. Since if you look into the future, a lot of new devices will come on the network, like IoT. We're talking about billions of devices. Nobody can sustain the old workflow in doing things manually. And also the analytics needs to be perceived as it's coming from automated fashion in order to give you the data that's needed and give you the hint where the next action should take place.
Well, it's nice to know someone's out there to help these service providers. Thank you for talking to us.
Brian, thanks for being here.